Imagine, you and your family are living in a house, and one day other people come and they take over your house. They say now you can live in the bathroom, the basement, and the living room. They violently remove you from all the other rooms in your house. Family members die. Years pass. Now you're only allowed to live in the basement and the living room. Other family members die. The years roll by and gradually you're only allowed to live in the basement. You are so angry, but there's nothing you can do. The people who took over your house are friends with the neighborhood watch. In fact, the neighborhood watch helped them move into your house, knowing that you actually lived in that house. The neighborhood watch insisted that they had every right to go and live in your house. You and your family are being bullied and terrorized while being in the basement, just to ensure that you would stay in the basement. You try to live your best life. You raise your children in the best way you can, while knowing people are living in your home. Meanwhile, upstairs, children are being born in your house. But for them, it is their house. That is the world they know. In the basement, people are angry. Some people are reacting in a violent way to the situation. They want their freedom. The people upstairs protect the space in all the different ways. They don't want anything to happen. They don't want anyone from the basement to come in unless they have permission. Every fly, cockroach, or ant that passes the border between the basement and upstairs is being watched, observed, and noticed. Anyone or anything that tries to invade is halted. So how then could one day someone from the basement enter the kitchen and attack people there? Was it allowed by the upstairs people, so they would have a reason to also attack people in the basement, knowing that it would destroy the basement and all the people in it? And so it happened. The people who took over your home called on all their friends, including the neighborhood watch, so that they would have support to attack the basement. They wanted to feel that it was justified what they were doing. People in the other houses in the neighborhood know what is going on, but they feel powerless. They don't know what they can do. They start arguing between one another. And then the majority starts to see what is going on. They start seeing now that the ones in power in that house and in other houses are not operating in the betterment for all. They're only thinking of themselves. They can see now that the words and the deeds of the ones in power are not aligning, and that they have been lied to for years. All these people in the different houses in the neighborhood are alone in their houses. They are grieving. They are praying for the children. They're crying for the victims. They're so angry about the situation. They're shouting it from the rooftops. But still they feel powerless. Still they don't know what to do. These people have forgotten their power. It is when they remember that they too can bring change that things start shifting. This realization comes with the knowledge that everyone has a role to play, and that it is in coming together that there is real power. And so that's what happens. People unite. The day comes that people unite. They stop giving energy to anything that fuels the ones in power. And they realize that they are the ones in power when they come together. And some people light candles and pray. Other people are in the streets protesting. A lot of people are boycotting and striking. Other people give funds. Some people cook, sing, feed the babies, birth babies, take care of the sick people, or explain to other people what's happening. People go to that house where everything is happening and they knock on the door. They go to the neighborhood watch. They go to the neighborhood watch and they say it needs to stop. They remember. The people remember that they are not powerless. The people remember that together, in action, in solidarity, they too can bring change. They remember that they have their own unique way of creating the world that they want to see.